Hello, everyone. Welcome to the MovieJar podcast, the podcast where we podcast and podcast. I'm your host, Alex. The Alex. I do 3D animation, and I'm now officially a director. Um,
Yippee! Woohoo!
Oh,
Yippee!
thank you. The appropriate reaction. Anyway, in this podcast, we give characters cookies because we needed a bit. I'm gonna pass the mic to Chris.
hi. We've talked before. My name's Chris. You don't get anything else. Go to the next one, buddy.
Cameron.
I'm being held hostage on this damn podcast.
Do you want to see your family?
No!
Oh, okay. I guess I'll kill them.
Yippee!
Anyways,
Anyways.
Do you want to see Oreo again?
Oh,
No, you can't do this to
I'm gonna
me.
kidnap your cat.
Oh my god, I can you throw pictures of Oreo up on the screen now?
If I remember, sure.
I'm yeah. Hi. Hello. This was peak, but I'm going to not say anything else until Kaya says hello.
Yo.
Anyways, this movie was really fucking awesome. You said hello, that's what I said.
I did not say that. I said yo.
Yeah, close enough.
Yeah, hi, I'm Kaya. I'm a film student, I guess. I don't fucking know what to say.
wow.
My brain is blanked, man. I just did a presentation about Edgar Wright, so like, I don't fucking know, man.
Chicken jockey. Don't laugh at that. Who snickered?
Who do you think?
Who laughed?
Who do you think?
chicken jockey.
Yeah, it's out, by the way. The
It
Minecraft movie
is
is out
out.
as we speak.
It
And
is,
it's already been leaked. And that's the movie that we were watching for this episode.
oh yeah,
we
it
were
was
watching the
peak.
Batman. We were watching the Batman.
Oh, sorry. We were watching the Batman?
We were
Oh
watching
shit,
the
we watched the
Batman.
Batman. I didn't
Oh
watch it.
shit.
Fuck.
Watching the
Sorry,
Batman.
I watched the Minecraft movie 5 times.
Oh,
Oh, bye Alex.
well, I guess
Oh,
we're
well,
talking about a
Chance to
different
talk
movie.
about something else.
No, the Batman. We're talking about the Batman. It was my film this week. Don't worry.
But we need to talk about the absolute cinema that is the Minecraft movie.
No, we don't. Shut up.
Okay, that's
I haven't
next
seen it yet.
episode then.
I haven't seen it yet.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey. Anyway,
Sorry, I.
Anyway, Alex,
I'm
explain
brain rotten.
explain what the Batman
Okay.
is to those who
Oh.
live under a rock.
Yeah, so if you live under a rock, please take me with you. But overall, this movie was a film that came out in 2022. It
Oh,
is
don't say that to me.
Shut up! You're old. Get used to it.
God, wait, we were in. Oh my god,
Yeah,
We were in
We were
TAFE
were
in
when
in
this film
TAFE
came out.
together when this film came out, and you haven't shut up about us watching it since.
Finally
then.
happened.
It's like,
It finally
what,
happened.
3 years?
It's been 3 years and it finally happened.
Yeah, so officially this is a 3-year-old film. It is Matt
God.
Reeves's alternate universe. Right, yeah, I will say AU. Technically, the word in the comic books world is Elseworlds. It's an Elseworlds take on Batman that attempts to be, you'll hear this a lot, grounded and slightly grittier, and is admittedly a controversial take on the Batman because everyone loves the Nolan movies for some reason, and this one's quite long, I will admit. It stars Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Yes, these
so we have,
days.
Paul Dano as the Riddler, Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, and fucking Colin Farrell as the Penguin. But you wouldn't know it though because of how
Colin
much
Farrell.
prosthetics he's on.
Peak! Fucking peak!
Colin Farrell, the
Penguin, my
Irishman,
beloved.
playing the most Italian character ever put to screen.
Penguin,
More
my
It's
beloved.
Italian than Robert De Niro.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
but
More Italian than the rat in Zootopia.
it also was John Turturro, from the fucking Transformers movies as Carmine Falcone,
That's
which
where I recognize him from.
yeah, he's from the
Fuck.
Wait,
he's the
what?
special agent. Yeah, he's the special agent that Bumblebee pisses on in Transformers in the first
That's
Transformers
this
movie.
the Transformers
Oh my
series
god,
comes
wait, he
back to haunt me yet
was.
again.
He was.
Yeah. Overall, I picked this film because I think it's the best take on the Batman. I've never really finished Christopher Nolan's films, and admittedly, I've been a bit busy this week, so I haven't had
Bumblebee,
time.
stop lubricating the man.
But my issue with Christopher Nolan's films is that they just don't really have the sauce. Like they're good, don't get me wrong. Like Christopher Nolan's a great director. I just find a lot of his Batman films to be a little bit too blockbustery, less Batman bustery, you know? Like Gotham in Nolan's films looks like uptown New York. It doesn't really have any source to itself. Like um everything is um I don't know. Everything is pretty amazing. I quite like it in this film. Everything's amazing. My brain's a bit mushy. I want to hear other people's thoughts on it. Kaya, what are your thoughts on the Batman?
First of all, in like the first 10 minutes, I put a message in the group chat being like, "Is that Golem?"
I forgot about
I
that.
saw Andy Serkis and I was like, "My precious." um, okay, I've already said this to Alex, but like, okay. You guys know that I hate to admit when you guys are right about a movie that I've refused to watch. Cameron, you still
Mhm.
have not been right. Uh,
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah,
wah,
wah,
wah.
but this movie was so fucking good. I
Well,
actually,
Kaya,
I
you actually
actually,
had good taste in
I
films.
shut up.
Anyways,
I actually, I actually want to watch the Penguin now.
It is a very good TV series.
But yeah, no, peak cinema, bro. Literally, okay. So you know, during the car chase, and there's the
Yeah.
upside down shot of
Mhm.
Robert Pattinson like walking towards the car. I literally like said out loud, "Now this is cinema."
Yeah, when that shit played in the trailer before the movie came out, that convinced so many people to actually go watch it in cinemas
And no, I literally.
because it embodies everything that Batman's meant to be, which is just the pure fear of a criminal. Like, I love that shot where Penguin's like, "I got you! I got you!" And then out of the explosion comes the Batmobile roaring with a V8 engine. It's never sounded this good, believe me. And then oh my fucking god! And the way he peers under the window. Oh my god, Robert Pattinson, my beloved.
Robert Pattinson. I never realized how attracted to Robert Pattinson I would be while he's wearing like Gerard Way looking ass eyeliner, but like bro's looking like
That's
a
not
member of Black Veil
Are you
Brides. He looks like he's
I'm-
about to sing Knives and Pens.
The fact that you're surprised about this makes me wonder how much you actually know about yourself.
Okay, here's the thing though. Okay, look, okay, like I was never really attracted to Gerard Way. I was attracted to Andy from Black Veil Brides, but not actually with the makeup. So like, I don't know.
That's a conversation for a different time. I feel a little insulted, but oh well.
Bro looks like he's about to sing Knives and Pens.
Before I move to Cameron, I'll say this: Robert Pattinson is the first Batman to wear the eyeliner when the head comes off, when the helmet comes off. Like every other Batman is so clearly wearing eyeliner underneath it. The moment they take off the cowl, the eyeliner mysteriously disappears.
What?
Yeah, it's got makeup wipes.
Yeah, in
Like
Christopher Nolan's
inside of
Batman.
it.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
Christopher Nolan's Batman, every
it's like
time
a
that Patrick
mist.
Bateman takes off the cowl, and uh,
Don't call him
we get
fucking Patrick Bateman.
that's all
Close
he
enough.
is, bro. That's all the that's the I okay.
You know he hated that character, right?
Yeah, I know, and I hated his Batman.
Say his name. Say his name.
Never.
Say my
Say it.
name.
Yeah.
Christian Bale. Like when Christian Bale takes off the cowl, he isn't wearing eyeliner underneath, even though so very clearly he's wearing eyeliner when he wears the cowl. Also, he just looks really stupid, and this Batman doesn't look stupid. Anyway,
Yeah, don't you know? Like,
Oh, oh.
no men in the early 2010s were taken seriously if they had eyeliner on. Once again, I bring up Black Veil Brides.
Okay.
No, okay, I
Now-
love them, but like they were the laughing stock of the metal scene for years because of it.
Now, in terms of this Batman not looking silly, there was one shot in particular that that both me and my partner could not stop shitting ourselves to out of laughter.
okay,
And it was when he's using his wingsuit.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they decided to put a point of view camera pointed directly at his face
Yeah.
and constantly switch back to it where he was just stuck there in the upper third of the screen, just gritting his teeth and staring at the
No,
camera.
because when I was watching it, I was like, damn, I wonder what this looked like to film.
Now, everything about this movie was fucking amazing, but then that's the one thing.
It is kind of funny though how he immediately then hits he hits like the bridge and then nearly fucking dies. Gets like a major concussion as he hits the bridge and the bus.
Like that felt like a fucking SNL skit.
The fucking
Just in the middle of
parachute
this movie.
hooking, the fucking parachute hooking, fucking flinging it upwards face first, and then he rotates onto the floor, slides.
He hits a
Oh, it's
pin.
good.
He
Oh.
hit
He's-
a fucking pin and then he retreated into the night.
I need to find a photo of it now. Hold on. But yeah, that's my one complaint with this film. But then again, it's not really a complaint because I could not stop laughing.
Chris, what did you think on this film? Because I remember you said you didn't like the trailer for it, and you
I watched the
first-
first 20 to 30 minutes with my dad one night. I didn't really get hooked by it, hence I didn't like it. After rewatching the entire film, I feel as though that was very dumb of me. Then again,
You
it's just-
ate your fucking words.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel as though the opening, there are some problems. It's very good, but there are some problems. I feel as though they could have really been silent for it. The music at the start, I believe, is unnecessary. Sure. I, I,
How
I.
dare you?
If you disagree with me,
we can debate.
if you disagree with me, if you took away the audio from that scene, not like the dialogue, but like the music, I reckon it would be a hell of a lot creepier. And also, not making the guy so visible would have been great.
What do you mean
Like-
the guy? Which guy? There were a lot of guys.
The fucking
the
Riddler,
Riddler?
dude. Yeah.
Oh, the Riddler?
He was very front and center, and I believe if they had him sort of like a little bit off center enough that like you could see a reflection on his glasses, it would have been much better.
Yeah, potentially.
Just because it would have been like, oh, where the fuck did he go?
I
And you
still
can
like
like,
that opening scene where he kills the mayor. Oh yeah,
it's
spoilers
good.
by
I
the way.
feel so it could be better.
It's
Wait,
the
wait.
opening scene.
Okay, Chris. When you talk about the music, do you mean like do you mean the Nirvana song?
No, that's
Oh,
correct. I was
okay, good. Because
Something's
I was talking
I
about
was
it.
actually
yes.
about to like fight you. That's my top. That's one of
No,
my.
Oh wait,
it
That's
is
one of
good.
my top 3 Nirvana songs. I was about to be like, how fucking dare you?
Oh
I
my
was
god,
talking
no, no,
about
no.
the
I got confused. When you say opening scene, I now know what you mean, like when the Riddler is spying on the mayor. See, the opening scene for that to me is a bit like prologue. The opening scene that I always associate with this film is the one where Batman does the journal and like he's hiding in the dark,
that.
and it's like the montage of all the criminals in Gotham looking into the various dark alleyways and wondering that singular question, is he watching?
Yeah, it's fair.
But I get your point with like the opening scene in the mayor's
The
office.
murder scene.
I think it was just meant to establish that the mayor is bougie, but I don't know.
No, that's fine. I'm just exclusively talking about the music within that scene being completely unnecessary. It's sort of like the sharp, silent chords that play in the background to like indicate that there's like a looming threat. Don't do that. Don't do that when you have such a great visual setup like that, because it doesn't need it. And doing that overtly reduces it. It makes it shittier. It's not. It's just better without the music, in my opinion. You don't need to pander to an audience that is already engaged. I fucking love that scene, but the music, if you removed it, it would be better. All I'm saying.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's pandering.
Okay, it's indicating there's a threat to the audience. It
Like,
doesn't need that.
okay, okay. I don't do a lot of sound stuff specifically because it's just not something I'm very skilled at and not something I'm very interested in. But like, I don't know. I do feel like it kind of like I think it might have been too loud or too strong, but I do think it needed some music. Maybe not just like as intense. I don't know. It would I
I
think
still think
it would have been too quiet without with no music.
that's even better. That's more unnerving. You have the perfect setting, pure darkness. Guy in the back, he doesn't see it. It's pure silence. He's talking on the phone. And then when the moment comes, you can play the track, sure, but don't do the like plucking of fucking sharp chords with that are they're like really silent. It breaks it so
Well, I
badly.
think
I I, I don't know.
it fits the Riddler as a character. Having that music fits him
What?
really well. It's sort of similar to like a character motif. Like you know how like this is especially in musicals, certain characters will always have a certain like little motif or little jingle thing.
Okay,
Like
sure, sure. I disagree, but if you see it, I can get it. I still think it would be better without the music at that start.
But the rest of the film you fucked with.
Oh, absolutely.
This
Rest
is
of
what
the
we pay.
film, absolute cinema.
This is what we pay you the big bucks for, Chris. Hyper niche stuff that no one else would have
Ongo.
noticed.
Hey Chris, yeah, do you like Obsidian
shut up,
Boss?
shut up,
Oh,
shut up,
shut
shut
up,
up, shut
shut up,
up, shut up, shut
shut
up.
up, shut up. Never again. Never fucking again. For a film we all unilaterally liked. That was a stupid fucking discussion.
Okay, guys, can we agree
It was
just before we
100%
get to the
Obsidian.
tier list that this
Oh my
movie's
gosh.
going in groovy?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Damn, I
Uh,
didn't
Hey, I didn't
Cameron.
agree yet.
Cameron, you're agreeing. You're gonna capitulate.
No, I didn't.
The Lord compels you to capitulate, motherfucker.
Okay,
Actually,
fine.
Cameron, you're our hostage.
Speaking on matters of Paul Dano, um,
Who?
the first question I want to ask you is, what did y'all think of Matt Reeves's take on the Riddler?
I didn't quite enjoy it.
Really, really good.
I don't
I
know
think it's
enough about
probably.
the Riddler.
I think it's one of the best takes that Riddler has
Well-
ever had.
Okay,
Like,
Riddler has had like
Genuinely.
two
I
in
Actually,
film.
Wrong.
actually, technically three. But Kyle, what did you think? As someone who doesn't really know the Riddler character,
Yeah.
let me quickly post
Okay.
Jim Carrey playing the Riddler.
okay, so
That was the best 100%. You can't beat Jim Carrey. Fuck you.
you guys know that you guys know that I'm not a DC person. I don't know shit about DC in general. So like the Riddler as a character is not someone I am very familiar with. But like I don't know, he was very interesting. Um and I think his like character motivations were intriguing. I didn't entirely get it. I kind of zoned out randomly at one point, and I zoned back in. I'm like, wait, shit. Um, his monologue stuff may have gone on a little too long, but um,
Oh, to be fair, that's kind of the Riddler's whole thing.
yeah, I know. But like,
Like, bro,
Riddler
in
Bro
the
is,
comic,
like,
he walks around with like question marks on his suit and a question mark cane.
I like I know in the comics, you know, he looks a little bit more goofy, but like and Jim Carrey. Um but I don't know, like I liked how he was like an actual like threat, like he's genuinely like scary. I think it works for this sort of film. That he's like actually kind of like menacing. Like this is this is like some insane asylum serial killer type shit, which I like, and it fits the tone of the movie.
Terrorist vibes. Terrorist group vibes, actually.
Yeah, and
Uh,
like
okay. Yeah, you go.
I liked the like the how like all like his followers like came together at the end. Like it's interesting, and I think it's something that could be based in reality a bit. I mean, it's definitely a little bit more fantastical, but like you know, it's a terrorist organization essentially. Um, like
Mm,
I don't know.
fair enough. Chris, what were you gonna say?
Ah. I don't know. I didn't quite enjoy him. I enjoyed his actions. I didn't enjoy his dialogue. His
Why did you
dialogue,
think-
uh, I don't know. Just it felt strangely out of character. It didn't feel like someone who could calculate all of this very succinctly. Maybe that's just my dislike of the characterization, but you know, it
How would you
felt
prefer him to be characterized in that sense?
um
Because I know with this they were inspired by descriptions of the Zodiac killer for one.
Oh my god, that's what it was. That's what. Oh my fucking god. Literally, bro, when they brought up the cipher, I was like, oh, that's some Zodiac type shit, and I completely forgot about it.
I I'd like at least some bursts of like consistency. Like we get that at the end when he's talking to his like followers and shit. But aside from that, it seemed kind of just like pure insanity kind of thing, where it was just like very excitable all the time. Actually, wait, hold on.
I mean, to be fair, his plan was to blow up the Gotham seawall and drench the whole city in water. He's
I
like,
guess
I
when we
hate.
see him, like, actually not on video, it's like him finally meeting his idol, so it's like good that he's like excited.
Yeah, that was an interesting take that I quite like. It's a bit controversial, but I think with the current slightly shitty discourse around Batman, I think it was I I think it was interesting,
Do you
particularly when
want
this film came
to
out.
explain what the
The discourse.
discourse
Well,
is?
you know, we'll get to
It's
it later.
gone.
Cameron, Cameron, what did you think of Paul Dano? I mean, the Riddler.
He's a fucking mouth-breathing nerd, and I love him. He is the most actually kind of guy that you'll ever meet, and it's perfect for his character. No one go. No one. No one goes around doing fucking riddles like they would not.
Jigsaw
They would
head
not look
mouse.
like. They would not look like fucking Jim Carrey like that. They would be this fucking nut job who wears a gimp mask and idolizes a vigilante who, well, sorry, not idolizes, forms a parasocial relationship with them.
That's a good
Apparently, it's meant to be like a military hood or something like
It's
that.
a gimp mask. I'm sorry. I don't care what the intention is. People think it's a gimp mask. It's a gimp mask.
Oh god.
And if that's and honestly, that's more probably a more effective option because it means that he just looks stupid. But he's not. He's incredibly intelligent.
He's
But
literally making saw traps.
yeah, exactly.
I
And that's
literally
fucking
said
awesome.
that. I was like, "Is this what sort of saw trap is this shit?"
I
Yeah,
do have to
Riddle
wonder where the hell he got all the resources for all this shit from.
his
Dark
He
followers.
worked
web,
Probably.
his
eBay,
followers.
9 to 5 for like
Amazon.
8 years.
Bro's got Amazon Prime.
Like he's a complete incel. And that's perfect. It's perfect for his character. It's perfect for a good take on the character too. You can have the silly Riddler. But I don't know. This actually, everyone only sees the Riddler as silly and not someone as an actual threat. Despite the fact him having many a comic run where he is a genuine threat and will kill people.
They
Sometimes
killed
lots of
Kite Man's
people.
son.
Exactly.
Fucking poor mini.
Riddle
Kite.
me this. What blocks out the sun? Me, motherfucker.
Like, it does sadden me that he never says "riddle me this, Batman." He never said it this movie,
Wait,
and that really
no,
was a
didn't-
missed opportunity.
Didn't he fucking say that in the interview?
I don't remember him saying that, and if he did, I'm frustrated that I've missed it off of watching it twice.
I thought he said it in the bomb scene as
You
well.
watched it twice?
Yeah, I've watched it twice. In the past, I watched it on actually no, it would be 3
Christ.
times now actually. I watched it on Sunday, I watched it on Thursday, and then I watched it last night. Wait, sorry, I watched it on Wednesday, then Thursday. Yeah. I really love the Riddler, man. It's such a good it's so good seeing a really good take on him like this.
I'm just glad we got the fucking Riddler out of all Batman villains.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm honestly kind of not happy that the Joker got teased at the very end because I'm like I am so fucking sick of him.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that. I was fully expecting that the Joker was going to be the bat. I was fully expecting to be like, I'm the Joker, baby.
Actually, speaking of the Joker's the one to say "riddle me this."
Also,
Yeah,
it does
no,
actually.
we never heard him. We never heard the Riddler say it. I thought so, and that saddens me.
Also, I didn't realize until I looked it up on IMDb, but that was Barry Keoghan.
Yeah,
I was like,
Wait,
hey, wait, a
what?
minute. Yeah.
yeah. This was also right after he like. There is a scene they released to YouTube that's not canon. It's a deleted scene. Take that, Deadpool. But there's a deleted scene they put to YouTube of somewhere in the script, in the original script, they were originally planning on having the Batman talk to the Joker in Arkham Asylum, uh, talk to the Joker in Arkham Asylum about like who the Riddler could be, which is meant to establish that like these two already had a history in this universe. I'll put it in the chat for if you want to watch it later.
I
But it
would.
does have Barry Keoghan.
It's a shame that's not canon though.
I mean, it might be, but
You
I'm
can
saying
head
that
canon
because
it as canon.
Hmm.
it is a full deleted scene when we get to see some of the take on this Joker, who appears to be much more deformed than others.
Hmm.
But I think they cut it because they were like it took too much away from the Riddler, which I kind of agree. I'm okay with the Joker being someone like at the end we get a tease to, because yeah, I'm kind of sick of him too because freaking everyone knows the Joker. There's Batman has like the best rogues gallery, better than Spider-Man. I said it, right?
Nah, oh, you are gonna catch flack for that.
Ooh.
Oh,
But like he has such a great rogues gallery, and we just keep using the same ones over and over again. I'm kind of glad that they did Catwoman in the first movie because I do want to see like Ra's al Ghul. I want to see an actual like I want to actually see Mexican Bane, please.
please, please, please.
I'd love to see. Look, I know
Sadly for
you.
you, Batman, I don't think you're getting it.
Uh, I'd love to see fucking the Court of Owls. I think would work really well in this universe. Same
Oh,
time,
big time.
I'd love to see Mr. Freeze. Like in a
Who's
take on Mr.
courting
Freeze.
it?
No, Court of Owls. It's the secret rich elite of Gotham which run the city.
Uh,
Fucking Killer Moth would be great. Calendar Man. I'm not even shitting you.
Where's Man Bat when you need him?
No, seriously. No. Man Bat would look. I know that Matt Reeves has been like, we don't want to incorporate any supernatural elements, but tell me a horror movie with a Man Bat, fucking with
You
Batman going
could
around.
do Man Bat.
Yeah, no. If anyone could do this freakishly ghoulish rogues gallery villain, Matt Reeves could do Man Bat and
Wait,
do him justice.
is Kite Man a Batman guy or is he a?
Yes.
Give me Kite Man.
I actually would fuck with
Kite
Matt
Man,
Reeves.
hell yeah. That's one of the few things that I like remember from
Man.
your 2022 DC rants to me, Alex. Is Kite Man.
bro, imagine they go like full fucked up with it. Like he nails people to like flying kites
Oh my
or something
god.
like that.
That'd be
The
sick.
screams, the
sick.
screams from on high, the police down below.
One thing I
That's
did like about this
insane.
One thing I did like about this film is that it had multiple Batman villains and like Batman characters in one film. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but a trend in superhero media since the Marvel movies is that you will have like one superhero and one of their rogues gallery in the movie. So then, if you want to see like all the cool villains of a character, you have to pray to God they get 6 movies because there's no way they're gonna actually show the hero either fighting the villains or saving people from like jobbers who would just be fun to see in a movie. Like I'm actually pissed the Serpent Society wasn't in Captain America: Civil War. Not Civil War, I mean fucking the new one that I've already forgotten.
Brave New World? I think.
Yeah, that one because
The one,
like
the one with Red Hulk.
yeah, I'm pissed that they weren't even in there as just jobbers to get beaten up. Because I don't know, they're kind of neat. They're just a bunch of guys, they're just a secret, possibly Nazi adjacent society of
Possibly.
snake people.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
It's like, I just kind of want to see them get beaten up by Captain America. That's all. Like, there's so many fun villains in comics, and if you read a comic book, like, dozens of them can pop up in a run. Like, I don't know. I liked how this film had Catwoman, the Riddler, Carmine Falcone, and the
Which is a
fucking
character that never gets any sort of representation, may I add.
I gets representation in Gotham, but yeah, and the fucking goat, the Penguin.
The Penguin!
Penguin.
Oh, before you can claim it, I give my cookie to the penguin.
No! You motherfucker! I'm killing you! I'm actually gonna fucking murder you, Chris.
Also, no spoilers for the
Yeehaw.
Penguins. If any of you know spoilers for the Penguin series, do not spoil. I wanted to ask people of the podcast,
Of the
what did you
jury.
think when the Penguin came on screen, and did you think of that man I just posted?
Yes, because you showed me the makeup process for the penguin like months
My
ago,
Yes,
one,
Alex.
because I read up on it.
my one complaint with the Penguin, in his holy glory, like I've never loved a movie character more. I was so excited to watch this movie because the Penguin was in it. He is my favorite Batman villain. Was where the fuck was his squeaky shoes? Where were they? They are like a signature part of all Penguin representation. So where were they? Riddle me that, Batman.
Have we discussed the guy who played Batman? Actually, I forgot.
Robert
Robert
Well,
Pattinson?
Pattinson.
Rob, we'll get to him. We'll get to him, but I kind of want to
Okay.
hear some thoughts on what people had on the Penguin as a character.
I love the
The
Penguin so much.
goat.
My beloved.
He was very well at being very good at being disgusting.
The fact that they just like left him alone in an alleyway.
Yeah, it's great.
He chased him through the streets, got in a car accident, zip tied his hands together, left him in an alleyway.
Oh, the fucking like the Batmobile entrance,
Oh my god.
Oh,
the blue
Oh.
light and the shadows, the rev of the
color grading.
engine.
Oh, the
color
color
grading.
grading. Color
I
is
love
so
the color
back.
red.
Color is so back.
Oh, I gotta love how nighttime in Gotham is just pitch black and raining, and the daytime is just England with just how fucking cloudy it always is.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
clear
just giving
day.
me more reasons to think that I would thrive there. I love that. Bro, literally, so I was in the middle of watching the movie, right? And so my mum comes over to me to say goodnight. And I say to her, so like, oh yeah, so I have to watch the Batman for the podcast. And I just said, like, rent would be really cheap in Gotham. And she's like, do you want to live in Gotham? I'm like, no, but the rent would be cheap.
Cheap.
Well, you have the real life Gotham if you want to go to Chicago.
Nah.
No.
Damn.
Who the fuck wants to live in Chicago?
Not with a deep
Am I
dish
right,
pizza.
fellas?
And yet they both reach for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes, they both. Oh, yes, they both reach.
I don't want
Sorry.
to get claimed by copyright.
Sorry, you started singing Chicago. I couldn't help myself.
I'm so hype. I'm so hype. I'm so hype. I love the Penguin. I love him so much.
Can we do a bonus episode on the Penguin series?
I mean, if you want to watch it, sure. It is pretty one and done. Like it wraps.
No.
I will say it wraps up very nicely and leads into whenever the Batman 2 comes out, which Matt Reeves hasn't finished writing the script for, so we can beat him up.
Seriously?
Apparently, they like just announced like that they changed the title to just Batman 2 from whatever, or like some shit like literally a few days
Batman 2,
before
Legend
I
of Voodoo.
watched it. They announced that they had like changed the title of it. Hang on, I'm looking it up.
I hope they do one with Scarecrow.
Oh,
I do kind of want to
peak.
see a Matt Reeves Scarecrow. I think it'd be better than the Cillian Murphy one.
Wait, did they do a Scarecrow in any other movie?
Yeah, they did the Scarecrow in the Dark Knight Rises.
I
You don't remember it, do you?
no.
Yeah. So it used to be like just called the Batman 2, but it's on Warner Bros. Like it's officially listed just as untitled Batman film now. So who fucking knows what's happening?
According to James Gunn, who is pretty active on Blue Sky with like every development of Warner Brothers, and I have no reason to distrust James Gunn. I mean, I like the guy. I have a parasocial relationship with him. Maybe he's my dad.
You need,
No, he's not.
Well, calm down.
But he
Put
has
a pin in
said
that one.
that Warner Brothers hasn't been like James Gunn hasn't been interfering with the Batman 2 production. It's just that Matt Reeves hasn't given them a final draft yet. Like Matt Reeves has been obsessing over
That's
this
so
script
funny.
after working on the Penguin as well. It's gotten to the point where even Robert Pattinson's like, "Could you hurry up and finish with the script so I'm not old when I play Batman again?"
Yeah, he likes. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be too old to play Batman.
That is
Times-
very funny, I must admit.
I will admit,
Time
Robert
skip a
Pattinson-
bit. He's been doing some drugs, some meth.
I wouldn't mind that personally.
What, the
I
Batman
would-
doing
the
drugs?
meth addicted Batman.
No, I
He's
wouldn't mind if
fucking-
there was a
Joker,
bit of a time
Joker,
skip.
hit the shit with me.
I don't think this like to find
Joker.
people.
Joker, I'm about to hit the gritty. Joker, I'm about to hit it, bro. Joker, I'm about to shove that shit in my veins. I'm gonna gritty that fucking meth right in there.
Like because we rarely talk about we rarely actually talk about the stories on these films. I will say the story ends on a point that the Penguin then follows up on that I kind of feel as if we don't need the next movie to pick up straight away. I kind of want to see this version of the Batman go down a couple more years as sort of like a beacon of hope and truth, and then go through a couple more Batman villains, right? You know, off screen, and maybe just do a montage of them or whatever, and then the next point in the series picks up on like another pivotal point in the Batman's timeline. I don't really need. I also
Yeah.
think that in this film, I noticed something. Robert Pattinson sort of has the perfect look for Bruce Wayne because simultaneously, he looks quite young because he's Robert Pattinson, he's a vampire. So you can kind of think that maybe he's in his late 20s, early 30s. At the same time, the age that Robert Pattinson has in his face, I buy as Batman because Batman just stays up all night and practices karate because his parents got shot in front of him. Like I think someone who looks of like nebulous age fits Batman because Batman's just the pinnacle of I'm traumatized and I'm gonna go beat up people dressed
Bro,
as a
I'm about
bat.
to bat right now.
Shut up.
Honestly, though, like when I first heard
Bro,
that
I'm
Robert
gonna
Pattinson
bet.
was going to be Batman, I was like, all right. Now I don't know a lot about Batman, but that doesn't quite sound right because I know him as the guy who plays Edward in Twilight and fucking
That is a fate he'll
and
never escape.
and is the guy who dies in Harry Potter. Like,
Yeah, the two roles that he'll never escape.
that's my boy.
oh, actually,
That's
wait.
my boy.
Okay, you know how we were talking about Batman taking drugs before?
Yeah.
You know that
Joker.
scene?
Okay,
You know
hit
that
the shit.
scene where like the Batman was like knocked the fuck out and like the Catwoman is about to die and he takes drugs
Yeah, he injects himself with
and then he
adrenaline.
just fucking slams the other guy to the fucking ground. Like those
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
adrenaline.
It's adrenaline.
powerful. But yeah,
He-
I can
like-
imagine that being like Venom.
Venom.
No.
No, as in the drug that fucking
You mean
I
like
don't wanna say-
crocodile?
no, the guy that does Venom all the time. The fucking
Bane?
Yeah, Bane. Like
I was like,
Venom
oh
from
my
Bane.
god.
Like imagine if that's the next villain and that was like the Venom addicted Batman.
I demand Bane be in the next movie. But
That would be cool.
it needs to be it needs to be some form of a drug. He can't just be ripped. Like I don't like Christopher Nolan's Bane. Shittest Bane take ever. Give me Mexican Bane.
I don't understand what any of this means.
He's
Okay,
Bane is
okay.
Mexican.
Bane is Mexican, right?
Okay.
That's it.
But in Christopher Nolan's movies, for whatever reason, he's not Mexican.
Who plays
He's
it?
just a guy.
He talks like a British person with something up his
Yeah,
arse.
that's the only
Yes,
thing I know about
exactly.
Bane. Who plays him?
Batman. Yeah.
It's the guy that's
Tom Hardy.
like one
Tom Hardy
character all
plays
the
him.
time.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking Tom Hardy, and that is
It's
that
all
he is
Tom Hardy.
He's
Tom
one of the
Hardy.
furthest things from a Mexican person I've ever
It's Tom
seen.
Hardy. It is
Tom
Venom.
Hardy.
It needs to be Mexican Bane. I don't want Bane to be whitewashed again, please.
You're telling me that
Though the fact that Jim Gordon was black gives me hope.
you you're telling me that Venom is Bane?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
we don't claim him though.
Venom.
No, shut up.
Momentum.
There shall be no Eminem in this house.
What's wrong with Eminem?
There's a lot. Anyways,
This
that's
looks
a
like a
conversation
job
for a
for
different
me.
reason. No.
But anyway, now that we've moved off the Penguin, I will ask the question: Robert Pattinson as Batman, yes or no?
Goated.
As Batman, yes. I don't know whether or not he's a good Bruce Wayne.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm very undecided on that one.
Okay. I'm going to fight you on this, but I'm going to let
Okay,
Chris say
go
his
on.
point. No, we're letting Chris say his point. Chris, what did you think of Robert Pattinson as Batman?
As Batman, good. As Bruce Wayne, not good.
Okay, I have to fight both of you. That's fine.
No. I'm not saying that he's a bad Bruce Wayne. I just don't know how to feel about him as a Bruce Wayne.
Alex, I don't
Okay.
know much, but like, I'm on your side.
I
Okay,
didn't
I'm
fuck
going
with
to
him.
I'm going to
No.
make a point, and then you can I'm gonna make a point, and then you can be like, you can agree or disagree. However, Bruce Wayne as an identity does not exist for Batman at this point in the film. The whole film is about him learning that he has to be Bruce Wayne and Batman to get actual change done. Like, Bruce Wayne in this film is regarded as a hermit who never leaves the house. Like, at the start, Alfred, also known as Gollum, is like, Master Bruce, you have to leave. I'm talking to the accountants, and Bruce is like, What the fuck are they doing here?" And he's like, "They're trying to make sure we don't go broke, Master Bruce, and you should see them too if you want to keep your fortune."
Bro's
It
just an introvert.
Bella Real is constantly going up to him and being like, "Hey, why aren't you doing any philanthropy? Where have you been? Why are you always in your room?" Carmine Falcone was like, "Hey, it's the little kid. He finally came out of hiding. I'm from Transformers."
I got pissed on by Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the man.
He's on by Bumblebee.
Hey, I'm walking here.
And the whole film is meant to follow. Oh, fuck you. The whole film is meant to follow Bruce learning that being Batman and only Batman is not necessarily a good thing for Gotham. Like, that's why at the end, one of the Riddler's goons, one of his I can actually say one of the Riddler's goons because they dress like a fucking Batman goon. They dress like
One of Riddler's
they dress like their boss, and they go out there and they're like, "Okay, boss, yeah, I'll kill a bunch of people, boss. Yeah, whatever you say, boss." Um, but that's
One
kind
of
of the
Riddler's
point.
gooners.
But that's kind of the point of him. He's not Bruce Wayne doesn't exist yet. So he's showing what Bruce is underneath, a deeply traumatized boy who had to watch the most horrific thing anyone could go through and has been trying his level best to make sure that no one has to go through what he went through again. But because of his uh social standing and because of the fact that he immediately isolated himself after that happened, he doesn't have much of a perception of how he can help the world besides lashing out at it, besides putting people in hospitals, besides, going, "Oh, I must have broken his nose," and sort of smiling and being like, "Hell yeah, I broke his fucking nose."
I'm the Batman. Justice. Yeah, that's basically bad.
I don't think that his Bruce Wayne really matters because he isn't Bruce Wayne yet. I don't know if that's made my point clear enough.
Um, no, I think it has.
Robert Pattinson just like has the look of like an insomniac shut-in. Bro, it's just like me for real.
Did you understand my point, Chris? You can disagree if you
Yeah,
want.
I understand your point. Don't mean I accept it. Uh,
Okay, I'm interested by what you mean by that.
well, I understand this is technically the beginning of the Batman project. I think that's literally the label of it. Like, he takes out like a letter or something labeled the Batman project, which is like the most on the nose bullshit ever. But like, if he like was Bruce Wayne like 2 years ago, it's not like 2 years will rewrite your personality, especially if you're like you've
No,
got a
but
home life.
Chris, he hasn't been Bruce Wayne ever. Bro, he's never been the same since his parents were shot in that alley. Like, he has not been Bruce. Like, it's been 20 years since his parents have been shot in front of him. It's implied he's been like this for 20 years.
Okay, well never mind.
God, man, just fucking go outside. Get over it.
The reason why he's so weird with Selena Kyle is because I think that's the first time a woman's ever actually looked at him.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's just like me for real.
Yeah.
You know, if Selena Kyle looked at me like that, yeah, no, I'd be like, oh, too. Anyways,
Oh,
Look, man, Zoe Kravitz in this film is Robert Pattinson's by Robert Pattinson's like, Batman's like, I think I like old girls, Alfred. Alfred,
I'm
I
in love
bagged
with an
an old
emo girl, Alfred.
Alfred, I bagged
Master
an old
Bruce,
baddie
no.
at the club. Alfred, I need you to take me to Hot Topic now. I need to get a maid dress. Alfred, she's gonna peg me. We need to go now, Alfred. Alfred, you don't understand. Master Bruce, is this really best for your father's legacy? Alfred, fuck my father. She's gonna peg me. It's what Dad would have wanted.
The stupidest bit.
No, it's just the fact that immediately he sees Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman. He's like, yes, I'm going to follow her home because that's a normal thing that normal people do.
Makes sense to me. I mean, wait, hang on, you guys don't get that?
Bro, she literally looks at him for a bit. He's like, okay, time to follow her home for investigator reasons.
And then the sexual tension never ends.
Oh, when he... No.
No,
No,
go on.
Wait, huh?
Say it.
I feel as if Matt Reeves watched Twilight before this, because, like, the shot of, like, him getting really close to her and checking the camera in her eye, I was like, okay, Matt Reeves, okay. I see what you're doing here. I see what audience you're trying to pander to. I
Oh
see
yeah,
the
it's
AO3
Robert
fix.
Pattinson. Like, what do you want from him?
I see the AO3 fix already being written as that scene came up.
Robert Pattinson. What has he been in?
Oh, I don't know,
Oh, for
Twilight.
God's sake.
Oh yeah.
He's the main character in
This is the skin of-
Twilight.
This is the skin of a killer. Skin of a killer, Zoe.
The
Don't you mean
fuck's
Skin of the
Mickey
Killer Bella?
17?
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's World War One.
Bruh.
Selena, I have the cowl of a dark and jaded person.
Oh, Twilight sucks.
Selena, this is where I watched my parents die. Coward
Hell, bummer. My
That's
partner and I
not
could not stop
bonkers.
saying that the entire movie, and it made the movie so much better.
You know what I find really funny about the Batman, and this is off the dome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so surprised that they held back showing Bruce's parents getting absolutely gunned down.
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
good point.
I was literally waiting for it the entire movie.
I'm so
Damn,
glad they didn't do it.
we never got to see his parents get gunned down by 17 shots from Jack Frost.
Oh, that's what the sequel's for.
Oh boy, can't wait. I'm
Apparently,
so sick of seeing it.
I did like a little bit more research. Apparently, they've said that Matt Reeves just doesn't have a finished script. He has most of the script done. He just hasn't finished it.
Well, get the fuck on with it. I want a new movie.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's Christ, Matt Reeves. Okay, I finally got
It's
my
been
friends into
3
Batman.
years.
Oh yeah, Kaya, I do have a question.
Mm.
After you finished watching some movies that you really liked, like Hot Fuzz, for example,
Mhm.
you said you immediately went to AO3 to check the fix.
Oh no. Where's
Did
Jim
you-
Gordon?
did you
Where's
not
Batman and
go
Jim
to
Gordon?
AO did you not go to the fix on AO3 after watching this film?
Okay.
Go on,
Um,
admit it.
Basically, okay, you guys are kind of gonna hate me for this.
You didn't, did you?
Yeah, okay. You have to hear me out on this, okay?
Okay.
I didn't. Okay, I'm doing it literally right now. I didn't for the Batman, but I did.
Explain yourself.
I didn't
No,
go to AO3 for the Batman, but I did go for Now You See Me.
So you think Now You See Me is a better movie?
No, okay. Here's the thing, right? A few years ago, probably like 4, maybe 5 years ago, I did used to read Now You See Me fanfiction. So like,
That's such a specific niche.
I'm aware. Okay, I used to ship Jesse Eisenberg and Mark Ruffalo's characters together.
Who the fuck is Mark Ruffalo?
I don't think I can actually be
Oh.
friends with you anymore. Like, straight up, I think I have to block all forms of communication
Anyway,
with you
there's
now.
4,203 works in the Batman movie 2022.
Okay. How much of them are between Jim Gordon and Robert Pattinson?
Include categories, 1,000. Okay. There are 1,819 in the category of M/M.
Okay.
There's 1,544 of F/M, and then the others are irrelevant.
I wonder how many of them are shipping Batman with Superman. Speaking of which,
Hang on, let me look
No,
at relationships. Okay,
now's not Superman's
okay,
time.
the most popular ship in the Batman works is Edward and Bruce. I don't know who Edward is.
who the fuck is Edward?
Uh,
Hold on.
Edward?
Send that to me. Send that shit to me.
Who the fuck is
Oh,
Edward?
the Riddler.
Oh, okay.
Edward Nigma. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, I
in the
didn't
comic.
know how to say his last name.
Oh, I only...
I didn't know how to say his. You know what? Actually, wait. You know what the second most popular relationship is? The Riddler
Please be Jim
X
Gordon, please be Jim
Reader.
Gordon, please.
No, it's the Riddler X Reader. What the fuck? There's also not even 1,000 in either of them.
Also, the Riddler in the Batman movie, the Riddler isn't called Edward Nigma because they were like, that's a bit too on the nose.
Oh, I
Yeah,
just realized.
Enigma.
Yeah, Enigma.
I just realized. Oh. Damn,
It's
they
peak-
were
it's peak
really,
writing.
really uncreative in whenever the fuck they made this.
No, it was just no.
Like, whenever they made up this
there is-
character.
In the Silver Age, but there is a certain art to making comic book names. Like,
Mhm.
fucking, in the comics, the Penguin's name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Say it ain't so.
No,
No,
it's true.
we can't. That's true.
His name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Mhm.
And we love him for it.
Like, you know,
Mhm.
Superman's name is Clark Kent, Barry Allen, B.A., fucking Lois Lane. There's other ones. But, like, the whole thing is that it has to be something which is catchy, something that feels pulpy, because that was the genre that these early comic books were created in. Edward Nigma. That's such a stupid name.
Okay, do you want me to go through, like, the top 10 ships in the Batman category?
Okay, you know what?
Okay,
Sure.
so we have the Riddler X Bruce Wayne, we have the Riddler X Rita, we have Bruce X Rita, then Selena X Bruce, Alfred and Bruce, so not relationship like platonic.
Okay, yeah,
Clark
good.
Kent X Bruce, of course. Um, Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne, the Riddler and Bruce Wayne X original female character, and then the Riddler X you specifically. Damn, people really like the Riddler in this movie.
Yeah, some people were thirsting over him. Speaking of which, Mr. Freeze's name
Okay,
is Victor Freeze.
okay, you guys are gonna be proud of me. I am not thirsting over the Riddler in this movie.
Whoa, crazy.
Bro is not on my hear me out cake.
Hey, suit yourself. No,
Huh?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What did he say?
Finally, before we get on to cookies, how many of you would like a Batman 2?
Me.
Me.
It'd be-
Please.
I mean,
We should
I
go
hope.
see
It needs
it
to be
as a
banned. It needs to be
podcast.
banned. Give me ban.
And finally, Batman or Superman?
Batman. Also, I need to say this. My dad has driven the Batmobile
I fucking
on the
hate you.
news. He did it for a news segment for the BBC.
What? So was it like a Make-A-Wish sort of thing, or?
Oh, what the fuck? That's messed up. No.
Bro, is your
I'm
dad
sorry,
have like
I'm sorry,
crippling
I'm sorry.
leukemia?
That just like
No.
came out of
he was
nowhere.
brought-
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my father has ridden the 1960s Batmobile.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, exactly. How do you feel now, bitch?
I stand by. I stand by what I said.
Wait.
Wah.
Let me have this for once.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. Batman over Superman.
Okay,
Every day of the week.
Sorry.
Just give him prep time.
that's fair. Chris?
It was 270s for me.
Are you asking me Batman versus Superman?
No, I'm asking which one do you prefer. We're not getting into that discussion.
Give him prep time.
Batman versus
I-
Superman.
I mean, Superman is more likable, but like, I'm pro humanity, dude.
What the fuck do you
Whoa. Is
Chris,
this space racism?
Chris, this is a very simple
Nah,
question.
I'm going. It could go either way, but I'm going Superman.
Starman's
Interesting.
coming for you.
He's waiting in the sky.
Kite Man, hell
He'd
yeah.
like to say hello to you.
I'd love to see
He's
Professor
afraid
Pig.
he'll blow your mind.
I'd love to see Professor Pig. I think that'd be cool.
Who the fuck?
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
the guy.
Or KG Beast.
What?
Is that like a fucking Cold War,
Ain't
dude?
no way
Yep.
they actually made a character called KGB Beast.
Yeah, KG Beast.
Ain't no fucking
It's peak
way.
writing. Thank you very
In the chat,
much.
it's KG Beast.
What the fuck?
What the hell?
Welcome to
Is
Batman.
this like, is that budget Deathstroke?
Basically.
No, Deathstroke
Why
is
is
a
that
Teen
first
Titans
photo
villain.
of
This is
him? Okay, that first photo of him looks like a kink outfit.
It kind of is.
Yeah, what about it?
He's one of the only Batman villains who consistently Batman's like, I'll break my no-kill rule for you. I'm gonna leave you to die.
Oh, guys, I already found a Batman crossover fic with My Hero Academia.
I'm killing myself.
There's 17
okay.
chapters. It's 70,000
This-
words.
What
I-
the
I-
fuck?
Why is
That's
the
not okay.
who the you know what's also not okay? People who ship Midoriya and Yaoyorozu. Who the fuck? You weirdo. Anyway.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Oh yeah, I also had a Batman Spider-Man crossover. That sounds interesting, but I'm not gonna fucking read it. Anyway. Cookies.
Anyway, on to cookies. Chris, what are you giving the penguin?
Sorry, what's that?
We're going to cookies. What are you giving the penguin?
What
'Cause we
would
know you're giving
Oswald Cobb eat? Jesus
Oswald-
Cobb
Christ.
salad.
That's
giving
too
him
on the
what?
nose. Uh,
No one liked my joke.
a nice can of sardines in cookie format.
Ew.
It's so disgusting.
Ew.
Wait,
Why
wait.
did you-
Have
why
you
did
ever
you say
seen
that?
those? Have you ever seen
wrong with
those
you?
like fucking plate presses that are like really hot, and they like put a fucking shrimp on the bottom plate, and then they close it, and it's like fossilization of the fucking thing when it comes out. It's like that, but with a can of sardines.
No, I'm just imagining they get like they take all the sardines out of the can, they put it into like a cookie shape, and then like freeze it.
Here you go,
So
Oswald.
it like holds its shape.
Eat
Ew.
your sardines, Oswald.
Eat your sardines, Oswald. Kaya,
Yes.
who are you gonna give your cookie to?
I'm giving mine to Alfred the goat. This is the name, right?
That's his name.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
that's
good.
Alfred.
The entire time
Right.
watching the movie, I was just saying Andy Serkis the whole time. I'm giving him some lemnos bread, you know, that elven bread that they had in Lord of the Rings.
It's not even a cookie. It's gotta be a fucking cookie.
Okay, lemnos bread in cookie form, okay? A lemnos
my
cookie.
No.
No, we let Chris get away with
Yeah, yeah.
sardines.
Yeah, no, you let Chris get away
Eat your sardines, Oswald.
You let Chris
Eat
get away
your
with much
sardines.
worse than sardines.
Yeah, Chris has been like pure hatred cookie, and you know,
I want to give whoever decided to put the fucking GoPro scene. That who was it? Who did that?
Probably the
Whoever
cinematographer who was the I'm
Whoever
looking it up.
decided that,
I'm looking it up.
you get my cookie, which is metal and not cookie shaped. It's actually shaped like a bullet
Greg
and speeding
Fraser.
directly towards your head.
Greg Fraser.
Craig Fraser, you're on my
what's he
hit
worked
list.
He's
on? What's he
Australian.
worked on?
He did Dune. He did Dune, Lion, Zero Dark 30, Rogue
No
One.
way.
He did Rogue One.
Greg Fraser,
Wait,
you're a dead man.
Guys, I just realized we haven't done an IMDb segment.
Good. This movie doesn't need one. This episode's long enough.
Yeah, we
Hold
are
on,
actually
wait,
over
no.
an hour.
I'm hungry. Let me go. Let me see my
No.
family.
Why didn't you
Never.
eat beforehand?
I didn't think about that.
Oh, bruh.
Oh my goodness,
wasn't
I
hungry.
hate the featured reviews segment on IMDb. I hate the first one being the disappointing Batman. Shut up, you have no taste. Go back to eating Marvel slop. My film goes to Robert Pattinson as a dark chocolate coffee cookie. Something so savory and slightly bitter that it fits his emo dark persona.
Did Cameron even say that cookie?
I'm giving. I'm
Oh
giving
wait,
the
yeah, you did,
cinematographer a
right?
bullet.
Yeah, the bullet. Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah, that's all
listening.
That's what you get for putting that fucking shot in.
It's a funny shot.
Hang on, this. Okay, there we go.
God,
Oh,
I hate
you know,
I hate
another
severe
issue
effects.
with the new Discord layout is that my settings for screen capture now don't. Now I have to change them because they added an extra bar at the top of the fucking screen.
I love changing things that don't need to be fixed.
Oh. Anyway,
Predictions.
Okay, no. Okay, before we get to predictions, what don't we want? We haven't done that in a while. What don't we want?
Oh, sure, we have to
Chris,
spice
what
it
do
up a
you want?
little.
What is it that I don't want?
Yeah, because we know what you want. What don't you want?
Fucking. Watchmen.
You fucking powered down.
If the audience is still watching, my brain exited me for a minute.
Oh my
It was task managed.
Oh my fucking god, sorry, I'm falling off my
bro
chair.
got
That's so
tasked.
funny.
Bro
The
got
The
so
brain
task
cell
managed.
tasked.
That was so fucking funny. You were so contemplative as to what you would hate to watch that you fucking powered down. I'm falling off my
Yuri takes a lot of energy. That's all I'm saying.
chair. Yuri.
All that to say Watchmen.
Listen,
What
there's
do
a
you
lot
not
of
want,
rage
Kyle?
to sort through, okay?
Bro, I can't believe this movie was 3 hours long. Um,
Yeah, you sat through it.
I
It was a
know.
good 3 hours, fuck
I
you.
made loom band bracelets to keep my
It
attention
was a good
span.
3 hours.
Yeah, to keep my attention span.
I watched it start
Kids
to
these
finish and I
days.
got ADHD.
I have ADHD and autism, Cameron. I've been
So,
I've been
I was supposed to say, so
nursed.
do I, but I don't have autism.
Yeah, fuck you. I got the debug stick.
The what?
The debug stick.
Kyle, what
Was-
the fuck do you want on the wheel? What do you not want on the wheel? What do you not want?
I don't want Evangelion.
Make your fucking order.
That's
Actually,
a
yeah,
fair
that's...
point.
Cameron,
Cameron,
what
what
don't
do
you
you not
want?
The Hobbit.
Man.
Fucking hate The Hobbit, man. It is the worst movie. And also,
best,
Lord of the
No.
Rings.
best movie.
No, the
Lord of the
third.
Rings and The Hobbit is just
Sorry.
fucking boring.
Cameron,
No, shut up! No, we're
Cameron,
not having this discussion.
Cameron,
We're
fuck
saving that
you.
discussion.
No,
for
the
Lord of the Rings.
third Hobbit movie is the worst one, not the second. The third one is. Fuck you.
Oh my fucking god!
I
we're not
like
having the-
Smog. Smog is cool.
Dragon.
Wait, not-
Alex,
wait,
what
did-
don't you want?
Oh my fucking god! I don't want to have the Tolkien discussion right now.
I haven't
That
watched
is
the
gonna be-
middle one, by the way.
What
hence
Cameron,
movie
it's on
I've
don't
the
you
actually-
list.
want?
I'm actually gonna call Cameron slurs during that episode.
No.
I don't want Dawn of the Dead.
Why?
Why?
Look, I can stomach the Tolkien thing because my film that I'm making support Wizard Joust. Although Wizard Joust now I had to add a the, they made me.
Why?
I don't fucking know, man. I just have to capitulate a little bit so that way I can make my own demands later. It's fine. Basically, I don't want the Dawn of the Dead because it's gonna be really old, and as much as I'll enjoy it, I'm really just not in the mood for zombies right now, and
You're gonna
I don't
love
know.
it,
I'd rather something that's I'd rather something that's a little bit more colorful. I'd rather something that's gonna be much easier for me to watch,
Yeah, so like it ended Evangelion, right?
like The
Fuck
Hobbit:
you.
Desolation of Smaug.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey.
Also, I realized that I forgot to talk about how it was such a genius move to put Something in the Way by Nirvana in this movie.
Something's in my ass.
So, okay. And
I agree. It's a genius song.
I like okay. Like I don't know what it was, but it's so fitting. Like it's so like it's such a melancholic, like depressing sounding song. It was perfect. It was great. Anyway,
Cameron, what do you want?
Blade.
okay.
Kaya?
Oh.
Give me Blade.
Come
This
back,
is my Conan.
Come back to me.
Chris?
We know what Chris
Bro.
wants.
Bro. Bro, cut the shit. I'm fucking done. You know what I want. In your soul, it should be screaming out to you, and if you answer wrong in this instance, I will kill you.
No. You're right, because I too also want to watch Conan the Barbarian.
Good.
Kaya?
Show me Princess Diaries. Oh no. Oh no.
It returns.
Oh.
Oh.
My head is in my hands.
Okay, guys. Okay, question. Can I change it to a different My Hero movie?
Yes.
Oh my god, no.
Yes.
No, 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 no. We locked these in
Fine,
months
fine. We
ago.
have to watch this one.
No, Alex, you've been
You
out.
s-
Alex, you've been outvoted.
Alex, you signed up for this.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry, miss. We shouldn't outvote people because we feel excluded. Look.
What do you mean?
Look, okay. Look, okay, we agreed we wouldn't do this arbitrary voting thing, okay? If I didn't let Cameron change Drive months ago, you can't change this film as we get it.
Okay, but it's still a My Hero movie.
No, it's a different movie.
Wait, hang on. Which arc are we changing it to?
I was gonna change it to the one where they go to like some where the international one, you know, where like they become wanted
Oh,
criminals. Where
okay.
they become wanted
Ooh.
criminals.
No, okay, Alex. I think you might need to hear them out on this one.
Okay, make your case, but let it be known you're up against the odds here.
No, actually, they're not.
I'm actually
No.
not. This is this is not a dictatorship, Alex.
Okay, why? What is wrong with Heroes Rising? Because remember, we've had this
Bro,
list
my hero's
for over-
rising right now.
For shut the fuck up. We've had. I'm gonna kill you. We've had this list for nearly like 10 months now,
No, it's been a
and
year.
you're only now telling me that you want to change this movie.
Okay, I was considering it, and I was gonna ask after we recorded, and then we got the movie.
Go on, make your case. I'm putting my dogs to bed, so I won't be speaking for a bit.
Okay. Cameron, you and I agree that the one where they become fugitives is the best of the movies, right?
Yes.
Okay, that. And Chris, you dislike Heroes Rising. Why?
I don't know. I'm just ganging up on it.
Okay.
I'm just part of the
My-
mob mentality.
I recall
A big
you
problem-
complaining about the fact that it breaks canon.
I've completely forgotten anyway.
Okay.
I fucking hated how they just said, "Oh yeah, this random kid has a healing quirk, therefore you win now."
No, that was
Oh,
like.
it's that fucking one. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
no, he's
that
just like,
one.
"Hey, here's all of your injuries healed." Bang.
Wait, isn't it? I thought it was like time reversal, that one.
No,
It's the one where the
that's
kid
a
is-
different kid.
Why are there so many kids that just.
Because that kid wasn't in the movies. That was season 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I
okay.
don't know it then.
I think I actually don't even remember what it's called.
It's the cell activation quirk.
Hang on. No, hang on. Okay, so my argument for World Heroes being the MHA movie instead is that it is the best of the My Hero movies, and also they become wanted fugitives. What more could you ask for? We also get introduced to one of the best characters in the entire series, who we never see again. Yeah, that I don't have much of a case. Just the fact that like it's the best one, and I don't want to watch Heroes Rising specifically. I kind of regret. Like, I regret picking that one specifically.
Okay, on the regret thing.
Yeah, I know.
You do realize that Cameron said the same thing as we got Now You See Me Too.
Yeah, but I bit the bullet on that one. I'm willing to vote for this.
Is Heroes Rising egregious?
In my opinion, yeah. I think the writing is shit. It's the worst movie out of all of them.
Okay. I think that there would be more to talk about with World Heroes over Heroes Rising. Heroes Rising doesn't really say anything. World Heroes doesn't say much, but it says more.
Okay, you know
And World
what?
Heroes has Mirko in it, so that's why.
You know what?
Does it?
Damn.
I'm pretty sure it does.
You mean
We
the
can
rabbit
change-
chick?
Yeah.
She doesn't show up till season 6, after this movie came out.
No, she's there.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm checking
Can
over
we,
here right
can we
now. She's
fact
listening
check
to the
this?
video.
It was like
She's
Okay.
one
listening.
Google
Fair
button.
enough.
So it's
Yeah.
this one, Kaya. It's this one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. So am I understanding that most of the cast here would like us to not replace us with an entirely different movie, but simply a different movie in the franchise?
Yes.
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
We will add that to the as an addendum to the rules going forward. That you can once the films have been locked into the wheel, you cannot change them. Besides changing the movie within the franchise,
Okay.
because
I get to see
otherwise,
rabbit women. Yay.
look,
Anyways.
it's just so that way Cameron can never get out of making us go through another Now You See Me and the shame of having to do that.
Okay. If only the weeks.
Hey, that was
if
masochistic,
if
alright?
only the weeks were reversed and we could have watched Now You See Me 1 instead. Wait, I just realized this means we could change Ocean's 8 to different oceans.
No, that one's staying. That's under my control.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Cameron.
You have to
Anyway,
suffer through that
Rabbit
too.
Anyway,
I
thank you to everyone who has stomached this episode and its silliness. Know that you are loved and that we all have parasocial relationships, so you should be like the Riddler.
No, no, I hate
No,
you
no,
all.
no.
Wait, what? Blow up some fucking like.
Yeah, we should
some-
we should
some-
flood
some-
we should
some
flood the
public
city of New
places?
York.
Look, all
What
I'm
the
saying is
fuck?
the Riddler was like, I hate the rich, and then proceeds to blow up dams that will affect the poor.
Hey,
You're not wrong.
you should be like the Riddler. I don't have a bit for this. Just
More like the
yeah. Anyways, all right. Goodbye.
It's like saying you should be the Zodiac killer.
Yeah, go be the Zodiac killer. Actually, no, I do have a bit for this. Go kill politicians in Minecraft. In Minecraft.
Minecraft
Anyways,
movie.
Minecraft movie episode next week. See you guys later.
Wait,
Aw.
is Mirko an amputee?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Since when?
Okay, hang on, let me stop recording.
Okay.